Okay, we're going to do another scalping video. Been getting a lot of requests about looking into more of those, so we'll do some. Today is March 31st, I believe. Yes, it is. And we scalped a few times overnight. Good moves with Euro and the Yen. They were the ones that had the best setups. Let me show you. Here's the Euro, and let me point a few things on here for you. This is vertical line is the beginning of the day. The session started. We started out at the bottom in an area here. Now, one thing about this, now obviously we took a short when we got the close signal, came in below this barrier here. We had a nice big fat cavity that was from here way down. Let me pull that up for you. Now, of course, you can't. We had to zoom out real far there to get so you could see it. This is where we were right here, just in the previous screen, and there was the target. Was a nice big fat cavity. The only thing that was scary about this was that in our QuickView we had a double dare long opportunity that was a setup, and that's basically the reason why we never made it, because the double dare worked out, as you can see. So we got hit on the first attempt here, but let me zoom back in so we can get closer, so we can start finishing looking through there. Okay, so from there we took a little bit of a hit. We went short at the 134.11 here, and said our stop originally was here. We also had a second one that we had in the midpoint here, but that was canceled out when we got this move with the trend line breaking above the trend line with a close. Of course, that signaled us, woke us up early in the morning. And you know, you've got to be willing to get out the bed because you know your money's at stake here. And so that was an early warning for us to get out, and we obeyed it. And we also decided that we should consider going long. We did the long move during this candle actually, and we got in there, which is basically the idea here, was to take the long above this high. Now again, most of us would have waited to clear here with this close above here, but we felt pretty comfortable in taking it for two reasons. One, that we knew that the QuickView had the double dare long, and two, many times when I'm scalping, I will use these linear regression lines along with a weighted moving average or an exponential, and they help give me the trend before I am able to draw a trend line. Before anything is set up, it gives me an idea as to what's happening. As you can see here, it crossed over, and even though it corrected, it never broke that, and so therefore your trend remains strong. And we had developed a new low and a new higher high here and here, so we felt comfortable in just going ahead and taking that long position here. Paid off. We had a target at the 34.91, and that brought us down here to the computer, and as you can see, we filled the target. Now things have shot a little bit past there and on its way back down, trying to find some support. It might support itself here on this trend line, it may not. If I were still long, I would put a stop in under here to keep the profit. And that's basically that. Let's switch over to the yen. Alright, on the yen, we had a little different picture. We had our barrier here that was tightened up in there. Started out at the bottom of the barrier actually, so there's no way you can say that if you got a close below here that goes short, because there's nothing to compare it with. So we watched it move, and we got a close. We moved up. We got a close above the barrier here. Okay, and of course we put in a move to take the long at the line after it came back. Okay, right in this area here we had plenty of opportunities, which we took, of course. Set a target to go up here from the 93.53, from the 93.23. It was a small 30 pip gain, but it was a 30 pip gain nevertheless. We did not come back again, okay, for thank goodness, simply because of the momentum of this down move, and this, we saw this reversal candle up there. I mean, that's bad news, and you can see what happened here. I mean, we're that would not have been a good trade. Okay, let's look at the pound now. Let me clear this out. Okay, on the pound was really stubborn. As you can see, it lingered for a long time in between these two channels here. Now, very quickly it came out and got the close up here. Now, basically, we didn't take this opportunity. We didn't go long back at the line. And to be totally honest with you, because we just weren't there. We hadn't things set up by this time. That's just the honest goodness truth. Thank goodness we didn't. Well, I shouldn't say thank goodness, because we could have still made a move. It still would have worked, but we didn't. So what happened is it just meandered in between this channel for it seemed like forever. If you're sitting there looking at it, thank goodness we don't sit there looking at it. But we set up the alert that if we got another close above or a close below, if you got the close below, we were heading for this target. If we got the close above, which we got here, we went for this target. And we got the close above here, and obviously, as you can see, it just made it back just enough. Of course, we're using spreads on these now. We're not going right on the line. Set our stop underneath here, set our target here, got a little profit, and as you can see, we did very well. Alright, so that's just, you know, how you, by watching actual trades and seeing the results, maybe this can help you in getting acclimated, getting a feel for how we scalp using the QuickView levels.